fuck is up, my bitches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. We're back, baby. I got a new cord. We're ready to rock and roll and try a bunch of new makeup today. I'm super excited. I feel like I look like a fucking mess, but it's fine. We'll get there. So today I'm going to be testing out, we got a lot of stuff. We've got the Charlotte Tilbury, the Beautiful Skin Foundation. I've applied this in a previous video. I didn't really have the best first impression of it. I'm also going to be using, what did I just say? I'm also going to be using the Blend Bunny Cosmetics, the Dollhouse palette. I've got some VIEVE, some Westman Atelier, some Chanel, and I think this is what I'm the most excited about because I'm biased AF and I love Makeupgeek. So they sent me their new eye brushes. I'll be testing those today. We got a bunch of stuff, so if you guys like this video or if you're into live streams or any of that stuff, make sure you guys subscribe first of all, okay? Subscribe, turn on notifications, like the damn video. It's early, okay? It's early for me. I'm not a morning person whatsoever. So I'm like, I got my orange juice going. I don't really feel the best. I feel like I'm coming down with a cold. Also, follow me on my other socials. Okay, thank you. So today we're just going to be doing a chitty chat, get ready with me, and that's it. We're just hanging out because I haven't been live all week because if you guys saw my video on Monday, what a mess. We were kind of waiting for the day, I think, collectively, right? Because my camera, since I am live, I have to do like different connections for my camera, like versus how people film. So during my video on Monday, my camera cut out at the end because my cable was finally like Brittany enough. So I had to replace my cable. So I just got that in a couple days ago and then I wasn't really feeling the best. So I was like, fine, I'll wait till Sunday. So Sunday fun day, everybody. Amy's like, is that a mimosa? I fucking wish. I don't know what it is. It's like whenever the weather changes like as much as it has recently, I feel like I can't get it together, first of all. And then I'm just like, I don't feel like super sick. It's just like, and I think it's just from going from like the, do I say forced air? Basically from like the heat to the freezing cold to the heat to the freezing cold. I just feel like crap. So that's been my life for the past couple days. I just haven't really felt the best and I've been working at the bar a lot. And then if I'm not working at the bar, I've been editing my wedding videos because yes, I'm still editing wedding videos. My weddings, they take me so long because they're like so detailed. So I'm like, oh my God, I never stop. So that's what I've been up to. What's everybody been up to for the past week / what was the plans for the weekend? I was super bummed last night because, hold on, let me tell you what I'm using. The multi-purpose eye brush, that's what I just blended out. The VIEVE Eye Wand in the shade Vanilla. I'm testing this as like an eye base today. So I was super bummed last night because there was a band playing at a bar and they're like, they're super cool. Like, I don't even know why, like, I shouldn't say that because they're very talented. And I wanted to go see them last night, but since I wasn't feeling the best, I was like, yeah, better not. So I was super bummed that I couldn't go watch them play last night because I was about to get turned up. My allergies have been bad. It has me paranoid. I feel like that's honestly what mine are too. It's just, because that's what it feels like. It feels like allergies. Like, I've got like the tingly nose, like the whole thing, like watery eyes, and it's so weird to even think that it could be allergies, right? Just because you're like peak of winter, like what? I feel you though, because that's what it feels like mine is too. That's where people are like, oh my God, isn't it so weird how it's like everybody's like so paranoid how like before it was so common to like have a cold. Now it's like you have to be like scared shitless if you have a cold. It's so bizarre, like the state that everything is in right now, isn't it? Whatever, it's fine. Oh, Stephanie, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my God, guys, I forgot. It wouldn't be a BRIT CLARKE video if there was something like some sort of a hot mess going on. You guys know this by now. What do we think about this this time frame right now? Because I don't think I've ever done a 9:30. Usually it's like 10 or 10:30 or something like that. Give me your guys' feedback, especially for a Sunday, because I don't know, like, it never seems like people really watch videos on Sundays. I don't know. We'll see if today's a different day, but this mirror, like, fucks me up. So I'm using the Dollhouse palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I'm still, like, I really like the quality of this. It's just very different for, like, how I manipulate eyeshadows, I think, as far as, I feel like, I've said this in my TikTok when I use this palette. I feel like it's like a less is more sort of a situation when it comes to blending, which is ironic considering the name is Blend Bunny. So with this palette, it's super pigmented, but I feel like you can overblend. Like, basically when you blend too much, it almost like blends everything away. So that's one thing I try to be conscious of, like not over blending. So if you see me being a little bit more finicky, that's why. But then this, I noticed this mirror. Wow, that was a shot at the double chin. Yeah. This mirror, it's got like a ripple in it. I don't know if it's just like the quality of the mirror, but it's just one thing, it drives me fucking crazy. Like, even looking at it right now, I see like a ripple all along like the top part of it. I don't like the mirror in this palette. Jensen said that's all I do on Sundays. So strange. So maybe we'll start doing more lives during the morning on Sundays. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. Either way, you guys know by now. It's just whenever the fuck I feel like it for the most part. So now I'm using the Define Crease Brush from the Makeupgeek collection. I just used the, what was it called? The dual-ended brow brush. That's what I did to basically carve out what we got going on here. So this brush, I'm going to say, is shape-wise, I got real excited when I saw this brush because it reminds me a lot of, like, my Refer 13. When comparing size, I'll pull this brush out because I feel like a lot of people that probably watch my channel have this brush. When you look at these two side by side, if anything, the Makeupgeek one is slightly smaller. And the Makeupgeek one is going to be synthetic. Refer is going to be natural hair. So just some food for thought. Linda says, hey from Denmark. Good. Is it good morning there? Good morning from here. Oh, I love hearing where you guys are watching from. Feel free to come through in the live chat where you guys are watching from. I gotta pick up a different palette because I gotta, not like palette, I need a different mirror because that one is just not working for me. Let me just grab, I'm gonna grab something else that I'm gonna use today, I think. Hold on, let me find a decently sized mirror. That one's dirty. Like I said in the beginning, guys, all aboard the Hermes Express. I'm going to use this just Chantecaille powder compact. That'll work. Anyways, what has everybody been up to? Thank you so much. She said, congratulations on Westman Atelier gifting you beautiful products. Girl, when I tell you I about shat myself when I got that package, I couldn't believe it. Like, Westman Atelier has quickly become like a favorite brand for me, and I can honestly blame Mo for that. Oh my god, she was always raving about Westman Atelier products, and I'm like, all right, let me try this shit. Wow. And you know what impresses me the most with Westman Atelier is the packaging and quality of products is just impeccable. I cannot recommend their products enough, especially those super loaded highlighters. Bitch. Oh my god, those highlighters are everything. They're like one of my favorite products, I think, in my collection right now. I'm going to go in with the shade Figure now. This is from basically like the green row out of the Blend Bunny Cosmetics palette. Have you guys tried this palette yet? I feel like a lot of people were interested in this when we talked about it in new makeup releases. Like I said, I think the blend is definitely there. Like, you get that really blended out look, but it's just I have to always be careful with this formula, I think. Because I've used this. If you guys watched my video on Monday, I was using this palette as well. And I forgot to tell you guys. Britches are fancy. So fancy. I love that for us. Oh, man. What else do we got to talk about today? I mean, we got a long-ass video to get through to talk about stuff. So let's chat about bar progress. Oh my gosh. If you guys have not been following my bar my bar TikTok, shit got so real over there because I'm like mind blown at the progress that we've been able to make in the matter of like a week. It's been insanity. Dublin, Ireland here. Yes, I love that. Oh. Pensacola, Florida. I'm so jealous. Trying to get that vitamin C in my system, guys. Let's see. I wanted the storm. The snow here has turned to ice. I feel like we were supposed to get snow, and we really didn't. At least not. I say that now and watch it just become a shit show. I think we're supposed to get like a bad storm though, or at least there's like a storm watch for. I don't think my county's supposed to get it, but I think the surrounding counties are supposed to. I really like this brush. It fits perfectly for this purpose right here. Like basically creating a fake crease because I have to go a little bit higher since I have hooded eyes. Yes, love that for me. Because normally I feel like synthetics, or I shouldn't say just synthetics. I feel like this is like the one type of brush that most companies miss. It's like, I feel like, honestly, I don't know if it's just because of like how my content is curated, like as far as like on TikTok and stuff. I feel like I watch a lot of people that have hooded eyes, but it's probably because I have hooded eyes. I don't know, maybe not. All right, let me try this outer V brush. When I first read this, when I was like posting about it on Instagram yesterday, I thought it said outery. No, definitely outer V, Brittany. Good job. Let me grab, I think I'm going to use that Madame shade again. And I'm just going to place this on the outer V. I'm just totally winging this look right now. I'm just like, what am I even doing? We're just having fun. Oh, I'm so jealous of somebody at Disney. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I am dying to go to Disney. I want to get there for like the 50th celebration. If I don't, it's going to be a bad day because I feel like I need to, right? How could I miss the 50th celebration? Now I'm taking the soft dome brush and I'm using the shade Figure from the Blend Bunny palette. Again, have no idea what I'm doing right now, but it's fine. I want to leave like a gap. I'm like, do I want to do some sort of funky type of look today? Probably not, but I want to leave that gap because I want to put a shimmery shade up there. These brushes are very soft, which I like. Let's see. What brushes are those? These are the new Makeupgeek, the eye brushes that they just came out with. They just sent these to me, and I swear, it's like every time I get a package from Makeupgeek, it's so surreal. I'm telling you. So surreal. I never thought, like, I wanted to be, like, an affiliate of Makeupgeek for the longest time, because I feel like I'm one of the only people that still talk about them, like, heavily. So as soon as I became an affiliate of them, I was like, life made. So excited about it. All right, let me take, I think I'm going to use Chantilly, which is this beautiful metallic green. Oh my god. So good. How's everybody doing this weekend? Is anybody hungover today? Did y'all turn up too much? Man, I'm so bummed. I wanted to go see that band last night. Did I even, like, finish telling you the story? I think I did. This is how I know I really don't feel great. It's because I can't even remember. Not that that's any different than any other time, but I'm like, I feel like I'm all over the place right now, which is always fitting. I saw the videos. I'm a bit terrified. What are you guys terrified about? Epcot was crazy yesterday? What happened? What did I miss? You know what's funny? I used to, like, hate Epcot from when I was little. As an adult, Epcot is one of my favorite places. Just because it's so fascinating. Like, I did not appreciate Epcot enough when I was little. Am I doing a video on the Pat McGrath Bridgerton? I am. I think I'm going to do that next week because tomorrow's Monday, so we'll probably do... Do you guys want to see new makeup releases tomorrow, or would you rather see Pat McGrath Bridgerton? If I don't do Bridgerton tomorrow, I'll probably do it maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I did receive the whole collection, though. I couldn't believe that. Britt Clark, actually bought a whole collection of Pat McGrath at launch. I was like, who am I? Oh, let's see. The new Figment popcorn bucket dropped from the Festival of the Arts. Oh, shit. I did not even hear that. Wow. That's how far removed I am from, like, media. No shit. Oh, somebody's getting sued. Ooh. Damn. Is everybody, like, okay, at least? Hopefully everybody's alright. Alright, you guys are voting. New makeup releases. Your choice. Deidre, of course. She says both. No, I think if I have to get my makeup wipes really quick. If I do the Pat McGrath, it's going to be, like, a dedicated video. Just because I do have the whole collection. So I wouldn't want to feature that in, new makeup releases. I mean, I could always apply it, I guess, but I'm sure I'll probably use something else. Oh, let's see. Right? Who am I? The entire collection. I know. Tell me about it. I was just like, this never happens, ever. But you know what? It was cute, and then when I was on Instagram 2 days ago, you know how there's those accounts that basically, like, put together collections like as they envision them, you know, those types of accounts. This one account did like a Pat McGrath Bridgerton collection and basically like what they thought it should have been. Oh my god. And in my opinion, they did it even better than Pat McGrath did. I was just like, it had the most beautiful like icy blue packaging. It was so much prettier. I needed to add more of that darker shade because I don't really like that little gap that I had going on. I tried to do something different and it blew up right in my face. So, as per usual, this is the type of look that we're doing. I really don't stray much from these types of look, guys, just because I feel like they're the most flattering on me. So far with these makeup brushes, I'm impressed. I am typically more favorable towards natural hair for eye brushes, but I ain't mad at these. So far, I'm impressed. My favorite one so far, though, is the Define Crease Brush, just because the Refer 13 is one of my favorite brushes, and I feel like this is probably, for my synthetic brushes, probably the most comparable as far as, like, the shape of it. So there's that. Oh, let's see. I almost got the highlighter, and I don't even watch the show. See, I don't watch it like some people. Like, I watched it when it first came out, and I was like, okay, this is cute. Like, fucking weddings every day is pretty much the aesthetic of Bridgerton. I wasn't, like, living, breathing, and dying for it like I do with, like, Sex and the City. But it was cute. I don't really remember, like, any of the references, though. Like, when, I'm sure, like, Pat did her naming and stuff. I'm sure I'm not gonna remember, like, any of it. That's, I guess, maybe how I feel about it. It's not really, like, a memorable, not collection. I don't feel like it's a memorable series, right? I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably get canceled after I do that review, but it's fine. Anyways, let's move on from the eyes, because I feel like that took me way longer than it probably should have. All right, let me go in with concealer really quick. I feel like the star of the show today is probably going to be the Beautiful Skin Foundation, just because I'm trying to figure out how I feel about it still. Like, I've worn it, I think, a couple times since I got it, and I'm still, like, I see now it's going viral on TikTok, and I'm like, I don't know, man. If you guys have tried the Beautiful Skin Foundation, what do you think of it? Because I'm still very, very undecided. Really uncomfortable when your kids come out to the living room while watching it. See, that's like me with Sex and the City. Like, if I'm watching Sex and the City, I'm like, don't come in. Don't even do it. Oh, let's see. I don't know what it is, but I want. So this is the Makeupgeek, the concealer brush. This is not something I would typically use for concealer, but I mean, blends it out very quickly and very nicely. It's almost like a rounded type of brush. I feel like a brush like this too I could use for concealer, but I mean, if you like a more precise application with your concealer, I feel like this is blending it out very quick, though, for being a smaller brush. Like, If I use a brush, I usually just use my concealer brush, but another brush that I really like for concealer is the BK with Angie Hot and Flashy, the A506. It's basically like a mini version of the BK 101, which is one of my favorite brushes like of all time. Let's see. Not crazy about the Charlotte Tilbury foundations. Haven't found one that works for me, so I decided to skip on this one. That's how I feel about a lot of her foundations. I'm like, I don't know, there's always just something about them, and I feel that way about the Beautiful Skin so far, but I'm going to try it today without primer, because some people had suggested, since it's so heavy on the skincare aspect, that it might be better to use it without a primer, and I'm just over here like, okay, I'll test that theory, but I still don't believe it. I am not in love with the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. It's way more thick than I expected, and I felt the exact same way. I'm like, it's way more coverage than I thought as well. Like, I don't know. I expected it to be so different. Let's see. Casa del Papel was... I don't know what that is. Is that a series? What is that? I don't know. You're confusing me. Oh, let's see. It's the best series I've seen. Okay, what is that? Casa de Papel. What is that? Give me the plot. I'm curious. Curiosity's gonna get the best of me. Do you see how nice this is blending this out, though? This is nice. I mean, definitely more time consuming, but it's still working really, really well. Right? I'm here for that. Okay, maybe I'll start using that more. We'll see. Like, when I looked at that, I thought it was an eye brush, but it's big. Just for size reference, that's what she said. Let's compare these two side by side. Size reference, these are kind of similar. That's the BK, the A506. It's just the shape is completely different. If anything, the Makeupgeek is more domed, whereas the Angie Hot and Flashy one has got that angle to it. Okay. All right, Makeupgeek coming through with these brushes, which I expected. I expected to love them anyways, just because, again, I'm biased. All right, let me go in with my cream contour. I'm going to use the Westman Atelier today, because I feel like I need to snatch this face, because your girl is looking a little bloated lately. I really need to do something. I say this all the time. Like, I'm one of those people, I'm always like, I need to start eating better. I need to start working out, and then I fucking never do it because I'm just so preoccupied with so much other stuff. But I really need to prioritize that shit. Because, damn, whenever I gain weight, it's always like in my face first. It's so annoying. Let me try... I need to use a different brush for contour. I was going to use the Makeupgeek one, but this is going to take me, I think, an eternity for cream contour. I hope to see them do more brushes. Like, I hope to see them do face brushes. Am I still loving the Hourglass primer? Yes. I'm testing this because I'm going to do a wear test on TikTok for the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, because in true Brit Clark fashion, when something is like trending or viral, you could always count on me to shit all over it. Because I feel that's what always happens. Like, people will be raving about a product, and I'm just over here like, no, y'all are fucking lying. And it's just personal preference. That's all it is. But I want to do a wear test, because I did one the other day for like 4 hours, and it broke up. Like, it looked so bad the other day, and people were suggesting to try using it without a primer. So here I am today to test that theory, but I'm honestly not hopeful, especially because I love the Hourglass primer. Like, that has made my face look significantly better than any other primer I've ever used. Like, Tatcha is probably the closest, either Tatcha or the Benefit Professional, just because that's like the OG. But yeah, like, the Hourglass one is fucking fire. And I see that it's now available on, like, Ulta, Sephora, basically all retailers now. Highly recommend. Love that one. I was going to use it today if I wasn't testing the Beautiful Skin Foundation. But I'm just going to warn you, if you were not here, this is going to look too light for my skin. It's not. This is the color of my skin. If anything, I think this is a little bit more yellow. So this is the shade 3 Neutral. And I don't think this is neutral. I think this is straight up yellow. I'm also going to try a sponge today because every single time that I've applied this foundation, I've used a brush. And I don't like the fact that the brush basically like sticks to this foundation. I don't know. I'm just like, I need to understand like what I'm missing with this foundation, especially now that it's going viral. I'm just like, make this make sense. Like, especially since, you know, Michaela on TikTok, she's like, oh, this is going to be my wedding foundation. I'm like, bitch, what? Like, have you never tried your Air Flash? But it's fine. Everybody's opinions are different. Let's see. The Westman Contour is a diet stick. Yes, it is. It's like the perfect shade for me. And I love that formula just because it's like creamy, but it's not too creamy. And it's mainly like the shade of it that I love so much. Okay, I'm going to say right now, I like this so much better with a sponge. Just because it doesn't look nearly as heavy. This looks way more natural using a damp sponge. So already, I'm happier about this. I still feel like it looks more glam, though, than natural, but that's just me and my humble opinion. I did want to update you guys, because I can't remember if I said this in Monday's video or not. Shannon actually did compliment this foundation. He thought it looked really nice. It kind of reminds me somewhat of Gucci, except Gucci's better. At least that's how I feel about it so far. But I also noticed with a sponge, I guess what I liked about it with a brush, I don't really like about it as much with a sponge. At least that's what I'm noticing right now. But, yeah, let me keep using this. And let me know your guys' feedback, like how you guys feel about it. I still feel like the shade is a little bit off as far as, like, undertone. But, yeah, I mean, because people were saying in Monday's video, they're like, it's too light. And I'm like, nah, guys, I'm just light right now. Like, look at my neck. If anything, I think my neck is slightly lighter than this shade. So if you're comparable to me in foundation, or like we have a lot of the same shade matches, right now I am a 3N for this foundation, but I still don't like the undertone. Like, it's kind of weird because I feel like I look more pink today, whereas before I felt like it looked very yellow. And I'm also noticing, I mean, it's probably because I'm using a sponge, I feel like I'm having to apply way more product today. But, I mean, that's pretty common when you're using a sponge anyways. But I feel like I didn't really like the coverage with, like, the first go-round of this foundation. So let's bring it down the neck so it, you know, blends just a little bit better. I do like this, though, better using it with a sponge. And then I think there's probably certain spots that I'll probably go in. Let me just say, though, this does my pores no fucking favors. Like, I don't look at this and be like, oh, yeah, I have beautiful skin. Like, there's other foundations that I think look way better. I'm going to add certain areas with a brush, though, just to kind of see. Because I can't get the coverage right there that I'm looking for. It's basically on my nose that I'm not really loving this, but overall, guys, I think this is going to be a fail for me. Like, it's fine, but I don't think it's worth the hype that it's getting. Is anybody surprised? You shouldn't be. Because, like I said, anytime something's trending, I'm like, nah. It'll probably look better, though, once I put, like, powders and stuff on. The sponge this is the new e.l.f. sponge. Don't remember the name of it. But it just launched. They sent this to me. So I wanted to try that today. So I like the, like, consistency of, or like the texture of this sponge. I don't think it's the sponge that's making me not like the foundation. I think it's just me not liking the foundation. But I think when I put powder on, it's probably going to look a lot better. We're just going to keep going, okay? So let me grab my Hourglass powder. This is the Hourglass The Veil Translucent Powder. And then I actually, you know what? I might do this technique again where I basically apply powder all over my face, spray my face, and then powder again because I thought that made my skin look incredible. Let's see how this looks, though. I'm very curious to see how this foundation looks after powder. And you know what? I think it looks really nice on camera. It's just in real life that I'm like, let's see. I don't think I even have a foundation brush. I swear it oxidizes too. It was so much darker at the end of the day. Ooh, I didn't notice that, but I haven't worn it all day yet, so I'll have to pay attention to that. Ooh, that's something. Thank you for sharing that, because I haven't heard anybody say that. So I'll pay attention to if I feel like the shade changes, but okay. Face is powdered. So far, so good. Let me dust this off. Are you guys, like, entertained right now? Because I feel like I'm all over. You know how when you just go in, like, autopilot mode? I feel like that's what's happening right now. Oh, my God. The amount of things going through my brain at this present moment is crazy. Okay. Let's give you guys a zoom of this foundation just to see how we feel about it. Because, I don't know. I do not think it's all that in a bag of chips. It's like, are you seeing this right here? Like, why does this not want to stay on my schnoz? Okay. And then that, it's just, I have a feeling, like, this is where I'm like, I don't even want to do makeup. Do you guys have these days where it's like you're doing your makeup and you're like, it looks like shit. I don't even want to finish it. That's how I'm feeling at this present moment. I know, so ridiculous and so petty. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to use this new Gucci bronzer. They did send this over to me. They sent me a couple other things, but I do plan on doing a dedicated Westman Atelier video because they deserve it. Look at this packaging. And this, again, it's a weapon. The whole aesthetic and vibe of this is everything. So I'm going to use this for my bronzer today. You guys are all like, just keep going. It's okay. The foundation is trash. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I love it. I'm giving it a few days to see if it clears up, not using it. Oh, I got the new Chanel foundation. I think it's breaking me out. Oh, no. I just ordered that from Ulta. Is it the Chanel #1? Oh, I'm really excited to try that one because I wasn't going to get it. And then I saw Patty Alonso's video and I'm like, okay, yeah, I want it. Because I feel like, especially because here's why I didn't get it. I didn't get it because I thought this Charlotte Tilbury foundation was going to be like the shit for me. So I'm like, all right, I feel like this is the one I'll probably ride with for a while. So that's why I didn't get it initially. And then I saw Patty's video and I didn't love the Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm like, yeah, let me get that. Westman Atelier will save the day always. Oh my God. It makes me so mad because I know how good the products are. And when I review, like, I'm trying so hard to get that super loaded highlighter to go viral on TikTok. And everybody's like, $75. No. And I'm just like, I just want to be like, you know what? The Westman Atelier, the whole aesthetic will change your expectations of literally everything. Like from packaging to quality. I think they're worth every fucking penny. Good morning, Wanda. Oh, the brand new one. It's oh no! I can't wait to try it. I'll have to pay attention to that as well if I have any issues breaking out from it. I hope I don't though, because I love Chanel. Speaking of Chanel, we're going to use the Blush Lumiere, the Illuminating Blush Powder in Peche Rosee, I think. I don't know. I love Chanel. Oh, especially their blushes, though. Ooh, so good. Let's use the Hermes blush brush. It's worth $75 any day of the week. And here's the thing, and this is what I keep preaching on, like, TikTok. I'm like, it's for people like me that have textured skin where it's products like that. It looks like nothing, but it will change the game. 100%. It will change the game. See, I'm so glad that you guys I'm so glad that you guys love Westman Atelier as much as I do, because these people on TikTok have no idea. Let's see. Westman Atelier is worth every single penny for sure. I feel the same. I can't wait to try the foundation, because they sent me the foundation. They sent me, what was it? The like lip palette and cheek highlighter little holiday gift set, and then they sent me the bronzer. They sent me 2 foundations though. I think that's it. But I think I have enough for like a full face of Westman Atelier, so I'll probably be doing that video. It's really pretty, but I think that's what's breaking me out. Then again, it could be a fucking mask I have to wear all fucking day. Definitely could be that too. That's what's always difficult. And not even that, it could be the weather. It could be so many different things that go into like what makes makeup look good and what makes it look like shit. I notice I'm having to build this shade more than I expected, because I mean, it's translating relatively the same. I think I just expected it to be more pigmented, which isn't a bad thing. But is this like wowing me as much as the highlighter, like what was it, blush highlighter duo from last year? No. That was way better in my opinion. So these I get for the sake of like FOMO, because of last year's one, and I'm like, oh my god, that blush duo was everything. So these, I don't think they're as wowy so far, but they're like, it's cute, but I don't think I needed this by any means. Let's see, I'm a sucker for heavy packaging. Yup, with magnets. Yup, same. Oh, let's see. And if you were mature skin, Westman Atelier is the bomb. 100% agree. Even, like, because for me, I don't have mature skin, but I have the textured skin. But I feel like I always end up liking the things that mature skin people like because of my texture. I think I'm going to use this today. The Milk Makeup, the Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. I have yet to try this. I don't really smell anything. No, I do smell something. It smells like kind of chemically. Yeah, I smell something, but I don't know what it is. It's not bad and it doesn't linger, so that's fine. But this is another one. It's like it went like viral on TikTok, and it's like, it's so just strange how like the makeup worlds are so different from TikTok to YouTube. That Westman Atelier Rose Highlight is hands down the best. It's so different from anything. I 100% agree. That product, like that super loaded highlight, is the fucking best. It's so good. I even like the Peau de Peche one though too. Or Peche. Peau de Peche. Peau de Peach. Whatever the hell it is. Venice! Chupapi Monyeño! What's happening, girl? What's good? Nothing like some good OJ in the morning. All right, let's go to Fenty. Another brand you can always count on me to be like, because this is a brand I want to love because I love the price point. I love like literally everything about Fenty. It's just the products never work the best for me. But today I'm going to try the Liquid Killawatt Fluid Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Vintage Velour. I can't wait to try this because it looks so pretty. So it's got like the squeezy tube applicator. It kind of reminds me of the Rare Beauty. What is it? Rare Beauty Mesmerize highlighter, I think it was. That's not the brush that I want to use though. Where is my BK brush? That's like a pointed... Everything's so disorganized in here. It drives me crazy. Whatever, I'll just have to use this. But normally I like a BK Beauty brush for this purpose, and I just can't find it right now. All right, let's go in. I'm going to do like 3 little dots. And let's see how this goes. Fenty, no! See, I'm a sucker. The last thing I need is another highlight. But when I see a pinky highlight, I gotta try it. All right, let's go in with a little bit more because it's not... This looks very subtle. A lot more natural than I expected, but really pretty though, right? It's not breaking apart anything underneath it, so that's an added bonus. That's cute, right? What do we think? Let's do the other side. I'm just gonna do it right from my brush on the other side so you guys can see it this way too. I know, I saw another thing. Look at, like, TikTok. It runs my fucking life, it seems like. People were like, don't put highlight up here. Let me live my life. Let me do what I want. Alright, this is cute. I definitely expected this to be more, like, blinding, but it's still really pretty. It's way more subtle than I thought, which is, I feel like, different for Fenty. That's cute! I ain't mad at that. What do you guys think? She look cute? Not bad. Let's do some on the tip of the schnoz. Let's see, I have the lightest Fenty liquid highlight and I love it. I also use it as an eyeliner and it's fire. I'm mad I missed the entire... Oh, Venice. We missed you in the live chats. I mean, as far as, like, Fenty goes, I'm saying this very early. Like, this is probably one of my favorite things that I've tried. But... like, when I look at my fucking complexion in real life, I think it looks horrible. It's this foundation. I think it looks terrible. Okay? I said what I said. So, with that highlight, this is something I would wear, like, day-to-day sort of a basis, but if I wanted to turn up, I would put something on top of it. My face in real life, though, like, the texture that stands out, I wish you guys could truly see, because I feel like it looks so much better on camera, but... It's fine. We're gonna keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I wonder if adding the extra powder, maybe that'll do something, but I don't think... You know what? This foundation just ain't fucking it. I said what I said. That's it. Alright, let's keep going. What do I gotta do next? Brows. Let's do my brows with a Huda Beauty. Like, I don't even want to wear this all day. That's how bad it looks. The bronzer is not bad, but if you never use it compared to all the bronzer... Wait, the bronzer is not bad, but I never use it oh, okay, compared... Venice, you missed it. Guess what one? Guess what bronzer I finally bought the other day because of you? Chanel! I finally got the... What is it? The Chanel Beige bronzer. Oh my gosh. I used it in Monday's video, but I need to keep testing it, but... I like the tone of this one, though, for, like, how fair I am right now. But I could see this one not being ideal for me for, like, very long. Just because I'm definitely darker throughout the year. Like, I'm telling you, I don't think I have ever been this fair in my entire life. Where is the sunshine? Because, I'm gonna need that. I have really pale skin with an olive undertone. It's a big problem. Almost impossible to find foundations that highlight. I feel like, what was it? We were just talking about it on Monday's, I think it was Monday's video. People were talking about the Frankie Rose foundation, and supposedly that has really good foundations for olive undertones. And I think Huda is another one that does the most probably ideal with the biggest shade ranges. I think it's Huda that does the olive. But yeah, a lot of brands really do miss out on the olive undertones. I noticed that. It's usually like warm, cool, neutral. But like we were saying earlier with the Charlotte Tilbury, like technically this is a neutral, but it doesn't look neutral. It definitely looks more yellow, I think. But the strange thing is, with a brush, it looks more yellow, but with a sponge, I noticed the pink more. So I don't know. It's very strange. You know how, like, when you don't like something, this is how petty it can get. When you just flat out don't like something, you feel like you need to make excuses for why you don't like it. I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just, like, going on, and it's just, you know what? Sometimes you just don't fucking like it, and that's it. Sometimes you don't need an excuse. Just like when, I don't like people. Sometimes I just don't need an excuse. Sometimes I just don't fucking like you. Right? And same goes for people that don't like me. All right, having a bad brow day too. I'm killing it. Denise, am I darker than you still though? I swear that will never get old. All right, the brows, that's as good as it's gonna get today. I can't with myself. All right, let's do some brow gel. I'm gonna use the Huda. So I got sent the you guys gotta let me know if you guys would think this would be video worthy. I have never tried that Anastasia Beverly Hills the Brow Freeze, so I was sent the e.l.f. Cosmetics one. I have no idea how to use those types of products, but I want to try it. But then when I see other people's videos, like the color of mine looks so different than the other, like everybody's looks clear, mine looks cloudy. So I'm like, did something happen to mine? I wish I had it right here because I would show you guys what it looked like, but it's just very strange. Hi, Victoria! Terry, always spilling the tea. Oh, let's see. Oh, I love it. All right, where am I at? Brows look a hot mess. Let's finish these eyeballs. Okay. This is a video for, I don't even know what to even call this because I feel like this is just a tragedy to watch. Guys, I apologize. Like, sorry, not sorry for what I subject all of you guys to, but it's fine. Right? I'm just using the shade Madame. It's basically the, darkest green shade, but it's so strange because it doesn't really look green. It almost looks gray. It's like a greenish gray, if that's even a color. You know what the other thing is that makes this feel like a hot mess is because I haven't really done videos in the past like 2-3 weeks. I've only done, I think, 3. Feel like I'm off my mojo, you know? It probably froze on the way to you. I wonder if that was it. That could be what happened. Or it could have been, because, I don't know, it's like the packaging is not the best for e.l.f. So I don't know if maybe it was opened, but yeah, froze, that could very much be it. Just because it's got that cloudy look to it. I feel like if it was left open, it would probably be dry, and it's not dry. So yeah, you're probably right. Oh, good morning from Texas. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? I feel like now I'm starting to get like a bunch of people kind of trickling in. How's everybody doing? Who's hungover today? Not me. Not I. Oh my God, Wednesday? Your girl got so turned up on Wednesday. It was problematic. I was just like, wow, that escalated really quickly. Because you know what it is? Like, whenever I go out and Shannon's in charge of getting the drinks, he gets like 2 or 3 at a time. And that is, I think that's what needs to change. Because I feel like I need to drink them faster. And then I end up in bed all day the next day. That was my day this week on Thursday. In bed. Afternoon here in Scotland. Yes. Oh, Jessica's so fun. Getting ready with me in Arkansas. Sober for 5 years. Yes. I hope that me drinking and talking about alcohol doesn't trigger anybody, but that's unfortunately one thing that definitely won't change around here. So I'm sorry if it does. Focus on yourself. Let's see. Not every day is a good makeup day. That's life. For realsies. And you know what? We make it work. You know? Okay, so where are we at? It's so weird because I feel like right here it looks so light. The coverage isn't really there. It's just, I feel like here's what it is. This foundation is so uneven. And I'm telling you, I wish you could see this in real life. Because it looks awful. I'm not even going to do a wear test on this all day because that's how bad it looks. Not doing it. Sorry if you were looking forward to that on TikTok, but I can't do it. No. Okay. Let's get this look over with already, shall we? Let me curl my lashes real quick. I'm going to try some new mascaras today because they were so nicely sent to me by a lovely subscriber, and they're Chanel, so I have to try. Oh, inner corner and brow bone. Yes, I have to do that. I always forget that. Why is that? I do that. That's my favorite part of the eye looks, too. I always forget that. Let me do that now so I don't forget. So I'm going to use the shade Lace from this palette. This is probably what I'll always use for inner corner and brow bone. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about this eyeshadow palette really quick. If I were to change anything about it, it would only be the mirror. Just because I don't think the mirror is the best quality and it's got that ripple effect. And for something like this, like a palette this big, I would probably just use the mirror like I was trying to earlier, because even though I've got a mirror over here, I still like to, when I'm doing my eyeshadow, do like this sort of a moment. And with that mirror, I can't. It almost like, I don't know, it throws me off. It messes with my eyeballs. So Lace as an inner corner and a brow bone highlight is definitely it. It's beautiful. So I love this one. I really like the quality. It's just the formulation is just a little bit different from what I'm typically used to, just because I feel like if you overblend, you're going to blend away the pigmentation. So there's my thoughts on the Dollhouse palette. I just want to do one more once over of this right here, just to kind of soften it a little bit more. I do really like how these eyes came out, though. Like, it kind of started rough, but I mean, it's the same type of look I always do. It's fine. So this palette, I do like it. There's just some critiques that I have as far as like the packaging aspect goes, but the quality of it's really nice. So moving on, let's go to curling my lashes because that's where I was. I felt this foundation looked dry on me, maybe because I have dry skin, but I definitely had high expectations for the foundations. Light Wonder, I have yet to use Light Wonder, but I feel like if any of them, that's probably the one I hear the most hype about as far as people saying like that's a holy grail, but I have yet to try that one. So I'm going to go in first with, it's called Chanel La Base. This is something I never can ever be bothered. Do you guys like honestly use a mascara base? Honestly. Let's see. The Blends palette has become a fast staple in my collection. Any color I look, such a good quality. Haven't tried the others though. I haven't tried any of the other palettes either. I mean, there's a lot of things that I like about the Blend Bunny palette because it reminds me of other brands. Like, it reminds me structure-wise of Makeupgeek because it has a kind of similar concept as the Matrix system. So that was one thing I was really favorable. Like, basically, you could build one look per each line. So this eye base, like, I never use mascara bases, but we'll see if this is worth it. I don't know. I keep poking myself in the eye, so I don't love that. And it's got a plastic applicator, which that's one thing I'm not typically a fan of. But let's try the Chanel La Volume de Chanel. And let's see how this looks over the base. Watch this, like, blow my freaking mind. Because I'm over here like, all right, mascaras never impressed me. That actually looks kind of nice, though. I like the Light Wonder, but I don't love the shade that I have, but the shade range may be better for your skin tone compared to mine. Vinny's, how would you describe yours? Like, what's your undertone? Because I feel like our complexions probably are similar after all, like, after all the conversations that we've had, because I always describe mine as, like, light. It's probably light with neutral undertones right now. But I feel like I could make either, like, warm or cool tones work. I feel like I could even make an olive tone work. I don't know. Oh, that mascara is top 5 for me. I put the mascara primer and a lip plumper at the beginning of my makeup. Really? See, that's where I'm like, I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but I mean, this looks decent for me usually not loving, like, just a mascara look for me. I mean, I would probably still use lashes like I always do, just because I don't really have the best lashes anyways, but I like the fact that I keep adding layers and it's not clumping. This is nice, but I don't know if the base would be necessarily worth it, but I mean, so far so good. This is cute. I mean, not bad. How many times can I say I mean? I annoy myself sometimes. Like, even on, like, my short videos, like TikTok videos, I say certain things so many times. Did you guys just see how much of that I just wiped away by wiping my nose? Another thing that I don't like about foundations, like when they transfer that easily, that's a nah for me. Oh, my nose is so red. Ah! Anyway, let's go to lips. Today I'm going to do like a springy lip. I'm going to use the Rouge Coco Baume. These are new from Chanel. In the shade My Rose. Yes, 918. This one I got specifically because I had a hard time picking the shade, honestly. But I felt like springtime, this would be so cute. So it feels to me like it's going to be like a lip balm. I've never tried this line before, like as far as any of the shades. I think they have just like a clear one, usually like permanent. But this is from like the new limited edition collection. I was going to use one of these BK liners, but I don't really think it... I don't really think the shade really goes, but we're going to try it anyways. Fuck it. We're just going to use the shade Sweet Pea, just so I have some sort of a base. And then I'll put the lip balm on top. What was your guys' favorite part of today's look? I'm sorry if this was like a tragedy to watch today, because... yeah, I just feel like I kind of went in, like, autopilot, and then I'm just, like, all over the place. In true Brit Clark fashion. Hot-ass mess, as per usual. It's fine, though. It's fun. And it's like we're just getting ready together anyways, right? Alright, so that's the BK liner in the shade. I think it's a Sweet Pea. Yes, that's, like, my favorite one of all of them. My most used. And then let's use the Chanel Balm. Ooh, okay. Cute. It's definitely more of like a sheer buildable formula. Oh, I really like the texture. I usually don't go for like super spency balms. I really like how this is building up though. Like, that's really cute. That and the spring, like, that's a perfect spring lip for me. Cute. Alright. Okay, Chanel. Chanel. So, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I feel like I need more of a highlight. I'm so surprised at that Fenty. But either way, let me give you a rundown of my thoughts on everything. So let's start off with a banger, shall we? I don't think this is worth it. I think on camera, like, this is where it is. It's one of those foundations that looks better on camera if you have textured skin. I think that, honestly, it looked better when I wore a primer, because today I was testing something different. Like, some people had suggested, since it was so, like, heavily focused on skincare as far as the formula goes, I tried this today without a primer. I think it looks better with a primer. But overall, in real life, it does no favors for my texture. It does no favors for my pores. This, for me, is not it. This is probably going to be in the fails for this month coming up. So that one would not recommend based on, like, how I feel about it, how it looks on me. But if you have different skin, you may feel different. I did have my skin prep today with, like, my skincare, like my Tatcha Dewy skin cream, the same stuff I always use. The Blend Bunny Cosmetics, the Dollhouse palette, I do really like the quality of this. Like I said, these, I think you just have to manipulate them a little bit different than I'm used to. Almost like less is more for blend. Packaging. Don't really love the packaging, especially the mirror. But other than that, I think that was worth the price. I'm the most impressed, I think, today with probably I almost said Gucci, the Westman Atelier bronzer that I use, and I think that's partially because I already know, like, that I love those products. Where is it? The Chanel blush, I think this is fine. It's not, like, blowing me away like the blush from last year. Where the fuck is that bronzer? Oh, it's right here. This one. So, I love this brand. And this product was sent to me, and I'm so grateful for you guys watching my videos, because without you, I wouldn't have these opportunities. But this one, I like the tone of it. I think it looks beautiful. It was easy to apply. It's $75, but I mean, getting that discount, and like the fact that they come in little dust bags, it's such a vibe. So that one, I think that's what I'm probably the most impressed with. I really like too this the Coco Baume. I really like these Makeupgeek brushes. They're just different shapes for my collection. Like, I know that I'll use this for my brows. I know that I'll get use out of all of these. As far as like construction of the brush, it reminds me a lot of like Smith Cosmetics. If you've used their brushes before, how like the handles feel very lightweight, almost feels like wood. I really like the like black to purple ombre. The quality of these are great. I have yet to wash them. This was like my very first time using them, but I mean, as far as how they worked with like my eyeshadows and my concealer, I think everything worked really well. So these I'm definitely excited about. I'm definitely going to test these out in the future. What else did I try? The Fenty, it's fine, but it's not as like, I'm just kind of like, okay, it's cute, but there's other ones I have in my collection that I like a little bit more. I don't think this looks as skin-like as some of my other more like natural looking liquid highlighters, if that makes sense. The e.l.f. sponge, this was great. I really did like this. The Chanel, mascaras. I want to test these out like separately just to see which one, if I like the base, if I like the mascara by itself. I'm like out of breath. What the fuck? I don't know, guys. Like today, overall, I'm just like, this look is fine, but nothing to like lose your shit about, I don't think. Oh, Jill, I got that one on the way. As soon as I saw that NARS came out, I ordered that immediately. So what do you guys think? What was your favorite product that I used today? Overall, I'm not like living, breathing, and dying for this look by any means, but I feel like honestly, if I had a different foundation, I would feel completely different, which is why if I had to pick something that I'm the least like excited about, it's the foundation for sure. Let's see. Blend Bunny mattes are so good. Can never go wrong with Westman anything. Let's see. I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury foundation doesn't do much for anyone. The new NARS foundation looks better. It's definitely not doing my face any favors. That's for sure. Oh, let's see. You really need to try I know! I'm dying to try that one. I want to try their bronzer, and I want to try the blush as well. Maybe on my next Sephora haul. I need to get my hair did. Look how bad this looks right now. Guys, this is what you signed up for, okay? So if you guys enjoyed today's video, I would love it if you guys would, subscribe, turn on your notifications, like the video, all that fun stuff. I will be back tomorrow night for new makeup releases at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about it all. Hopefully I'll be more with it. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Everything is linked down below if you guys are interested in anything that I used today. Overall, fun day doing our makeup together, right? All right, guys. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye!